verse. This one is from Psalm 91:1. It says, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty." Psalm 91:1. I believe this is Ashley's first podcast. Is that correct?
It is.
Are you excited about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can tell she's wound up.
Did you get any sleep last night?
Oh no.
Didn't
I was
sleep
up
all
thinking
week.
about this all night last night.
Well, I guess we just need to jump right into it this morning. Hunter said he's got a lot of stuff to get off his chest. Go ahead, Hunter.
I don't know what I had at the time when I said that, but I forgot it. But it will come to me in a little bit.
It was probably something to do
It'll be
with
a vision.
food, I'm sure.
It probably was.
Probably
Well,
something to do
that
with
always
food.
gets it jump started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would say we was talking about this the other day, but it does seem like there's been a major uptick in the real estate world. I think we're all hitting the ground running this year. Definitely been an uptick in buyers' activity, things like that. Obviously, rates dropped a little bit, and it seems like we're hitting the ground running.
It's the way it looks to me. I can't seem to catch up. We just staying busy.
Yeah, I seen this morning that you had the side-by-side loaded up.
I
You
do.
got plans for that today?
Going to look at a farm over in Giles County this morning
All right.
and see what we can do with it. Then I gotta make my way back to Wayne County and show some property this afternoon. So it's things is hopping.
It's an excellent day to show property, to be out in
That is.
the nature today, because it's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah, that's days like this. Yesterday was beautiful. Just you can get out in the short sleeve shirts and just enjoy life. And, go out and take a look at what God makes.
Yeah, in these mornings you got to check the weather before you go outside, because it's either 10 degrees or 70 degrees.
Yeah, it'll
This time
change.
of
Just
year.
take all your clothes with you and adjust accordingly.
Change as you go.
You really gotta dress in layers because in the morning it'll be cold, but by lunchtime it's summertime again.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I've been hitting the ground running, and of course, like Tommy said there, we do selling what God made is pretty special, and that's something that we don't
That's right.
take for granted. That's being able to be out in God's country and selling what He made is pretty special, for sure.
Absolutely.
And of course, what we do through United Country and through Southern Tennessee Realty, of course, our marketing. I know we harp on the marketing all the time, but it really is the name of the game when it comes down to it. It's all about getting the property in front of the most buyers, and that's really where we shine.
It is.
That's and then too, I brag on Ashley a little bit with her photography, putting the picture out and the videos that we can share. Just like the folks I had in California yesterday, looked at our video and was just bragging on it as to what it made the property show and how it brought it to the forefront as to exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, and that's why we tell people if they're looking about selling their property, no matter what kind of property it is, you always want to have the best pictures.
Oh,
Harping on what
absolutely.
Tommy said. So we always send people to our website to check out the write-ups. Even the write-up makes a difference.
First impressions are everything.
Yeah.
Because if people don't look at it in the first 30 seconds, they're gonna know if they're
Yeah.
interested or not
Yeah.
just by seeing the pictures.
Yeah, but it's about taking time and pride in your work.
Yeah.
So check out any of our listings that we've got on our website, pictures and the write-up, and taking time and representing a property in its best light is well worth the extra effort spent, especially for your clients and
Right.
everyone involved. Because a lot of people coming in from out of state, our marketing reaches a wide array of buyers. Most of them are from out of state. We do sell to local buyers as well. But a lot of those, they have time, they have jobs where they've got to take time to take off of their jobs to come in and look at a property. And if they get here and the property isn't what they thought it was, they've wasted some time and
Absolutely.
money.
And I've gone out and visited a few properties. When I get there, I didn't recognize. It's very disappointed, especially to the folks that drove 500 miles to take a look at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and just like Hunter said there, you said something there about representing the property in its best light, and enough can't be said about that. I mean, a lot of these farms that we sell, a lot of them are generational farms, some of them are century farms even, and whenever the time comes to sell that farm, a lot of times that's the owner's baby. I mean, they've been
Right.
there for years, generational type farms, and You know, but I mean, the sad truth is eventually it's most likely going to have to be sold somewhere down the line. So whenever that day comes, that's not something that we take lightly. I mean, there's a lot of times, I know everybody here can attest that there's been a lot of tears shed at the, you know, closing tables and things like that. So when it comes time to sell that property, it needs to be represented in the light that it deserves. There's been a lot of sweat equity put into these properties by the owners, and you know, we're going to come out and we're going to do the property justice and, you know, represent it the way that it needs to be, getting the professional pictures. Like I said, that's where Ashley comes in. Her work is second to none. You know, getting the pictures done, getting the you know, videos and everything to where whenever we present that to buyers, it is going to represent the property how it should be.
Absolutely. Yeah, what you see is what you get.
Hunter, what was that look you gave Ashley there? What was that all about?
I don't know.
He's just
Must be
jealous
mean
that I
to
can fly
Ashley.
the drone and not fly it to the captain's office.
Oh, that was low.
Didn't you wreck the drone in the office the day you got it?
I was a witness.
Well, it's got a safety feature, and I turned the safety feature off, because it wouldn't let me buzz around.
But you know it's there for a reason, obviously,
Yeah.
now, right? In hindsight, I guess.
And when you push it in the off position, it does not work.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's amazing the difference that it, you know, that when you turn that safety feature off, and even my other one, I wrecked the other one that I had. Trying to land it on my hood, and it was going down good, but then it caught a little left, and it tumbled in the rocks, and now my gimbal doesn't fully flop up.
Hate it.
Well, Hunter, I keep my safety feature on just for
Yeah, I had my safety
occasions like
feature
that.
on the second one.
Well, the pamphlet didn't say don't fly it in the office.
I don't think so. That wasn't in the.
No, wasn't in the
That
little warning.
wasn't in the warnings.
Wasn't in the warning.
That wasn't in the FAA 101 training course.
I wished I would have had the look on his face.
Yeah,
I just wish
He
I
goes
could have
over
been
and he
there.
just
Me too.
cracked. Oh, it was hilarious. He just goes, "Look, watch this." It goes, "Pow!"
for you, because you didn't buy the drone.
I was out flying a drone on a farm one day, and it was like trying to get away from me. The
Oh, I can.
drone
I can.
was.
Yes.
I mean, it was trying to take. I don't know where it was trying to go, but it was taking off. I had to hold. It had like 60% battery left in it, and I just had to hold the down, like the land button, and it was just hovering about 8 feet off the ground. And if I let it go, it was taking
Taking
off,
off.
trying to go somewhere.
See,
So I just had to hold it till the batteries run out. and then
So I've
finally
lost my
landed.
drone 3 times, so
Yeah.
I can feel your pain.
Did you find it each time?
Every time I found it, every time. The first time I ever carried it up, because mine was a light one. It wasn't one of these made for wind. So I got it up and I was flying it fine. It goes up and the wind catches it, and it's just taking it away. And I'm hitting this home button to bring it back. It just keeps going. Well, finally I just reached over and cut the power, and I watched it pew, right down. I hunted that thing for about 3 months, and just so happened a surveyor was out looking, and my wife had hollered and said, "Hey, if you happen to find a drone out there, it belongs to my husband." So about 3 days later, David Parson calls and says, "Hey, I've got good news and bad news." He says, "I found your drone. The bad news is it's about 30 foot up in a tree, about 20 foot out over the middle of a pond." So I go out and I, what would MacGyver do? So I started taping poles together, and I reach out and get my drone out of that tree over the pond, bring it in, bring it back, put my little photography in and played it, and it shows the drone crashing.
No.
So it was still, I had live footage of the crash. But that was good. I got my drone back, and it's scared of me now. It don't trust me.
You are MacGyver.
Yeah. Hey, that's all I can think
what
of.
you got.
What would MacGyver do? See, got my drone down.
Have you wrecked any drones, Ashley?
I have not, actually.
Because
Surprisingly.
you leave the safety feature on.
Yeah. Now there was one time me and Tommy went out just a couple weeks ago, and it got too far away from me, and the
Yeah.
screen froze, and I couldn't get it to come back. Then all of a sudden it just started
Yeah.
driving itself back to me, avoiding all the trees by
Yeah,
itself.
she had the deer in the headlight look that day.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
scared. I thought I'm gonna lose this thing, and
But it was foggy.
yeah.
It moved in on her while she had it up in the air.
Yeah.
Me and Tommy were actually getting in the truck to drive closer to it, and it started returning to home. That feature kicked
Yeah.
on, and it just
It was afraid we was gonna leave it. That's what
yeah,
it was.
it was.
It's amazing what what those drones can do with all the video and the pictures and the quality of stuff. Of course, that's mainly Ashley. We got to give Ashley some
I
of
got
the
a question
credit.
for Ashley.
Some of
Okay.
the credit.
What goes into editing pictures?
Well, I just, I pull the SD card out of the camera or the drone, whichever it may be, and then
It's
I put 'em-
secrets of the trade,
Yeah.
ain't it? You can't.
Yeah.
Give away
Well,
everything.
Hunter ain't gonna be able to do it. So it's
You take the drone out of the SD.
yeah, yeah. And I just put it on my computer, and with every picture that I take with the camera, I click the button one time, and it takes. I either have it set to 3 or 5 pictures, just depending on the weather and how I'm feeling that day. And then when I get all those pictures on my computer, I take them and I merge each of those 3 or 5 pictures together into one picture, and that makes it
The
where you
lighting.
can see through the windows. Just pretty much how it looks when you're standing in the house is how the pictures are gonna look.
Yeah.
So would you say that would be representing a property in its best light?
I would say so. To the best
She
of
puts a lot of work into it. I will give her that.
Yeah, it wouldn't let the lighting distort it.
Yeah. I've got to see what Tommy's answer to this is. Of course, we're all doing low carb right now, so all we ever talk about is food.
Not all of us, me and you.
Well, some of us are doing
Yeah,
low
me and
carb.
Tommy
We
are
don't.
excluded from that deal.
Speak of the
They're
English.
pro carbs.
Yeah. Well, Ashley's got to gain weight to fit in her wedding dress. Ain't that the
Yeah.
consensus?
Yeah, I could gain a little bit more to fit into it better.
Yeah. But
Boy, that's a problem.
most of us are doing low carb, and so all we talk about is food right now. But Krispy Kreme got brought up the other day, and we were talking, and my number I might have shot it a little high. But what we're saying is, and I'm going to ask Lonnie this too, is you're really, really hungry, and you go to Krispy Kreme, and the hot light's on.
Yeah.
How many Krispy Kremes can you comfortably eat in one sitting? Now, I'm not saying eat to get sick. I'm just saying you're just eating Krispy Kremes and just where you get comfortable and you get really full.
How many do they got?
I'm gonna say 3.
3 hot, that's it.
That's all you could eat on it.
Oh, no.
You don't like Krispy Kreme?
I know when to stop.
Okay. How many could you eat if you got like $100 for every one that you ate?
Oh, I'd eat every one of them in the store.
Yeah, you make another batch
But
right
you
quick.
gotta keep them down. Think about it. I mean, there's I've got a number in mind.
I don't think your mic's working.
not.
Lonnie first said 3. That was his first answer. And then we harped on him, and now he's saying all of them if he gets $100 per donut.
And they're hot.
And they're hot. Well, that's
Lots.
key. Yeah, I mean, a hot donut.
Man.
Cold, you can only eat a couple.
I'll tell you my number.
Go ahead and tell me your number.
25. It's like cotton candy though. Whenever you get to eat at home. And that's with a couple cups of milk. That's enjoyable.
That's just taking up space.
What do you think, Ashton? How many could you eat?
I think she would surprise you.
Yeah, I probably would. I mean, I could do at least a dozen probably.
Yeah, I was gonna stop at a dozen.
Yeah. I don't know if I could get many more than that, but I could probably get a box down.
Yeah.
I was at somewhere around 15 to 18.
I mean, that's
I can't let Ashley
reasonable.
out.
No.
I can't let Ashley beat me.
No.
I think
no.
we all just need to go settle this once and for all and figure out who. We need to just take a trip to Krispy Kreme.
She ate 4 hot dogs on the customer appreciation.
Yeah, and how many did you have, Hunter?
4.
4?
But that's,
I should have ate one more.
Yeah.
I would eat one more.
I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
they had a
Yeah.
pretty good competition going. I think Hunter got leery and got scared is what I really think, because he was matching him pretty dead
Dog for
on.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
That should be coming up again here pretty soon. Our
Yeah.
customer appreciation. It'll be our what? It'll be our
Third or
Fifth?
fourth, third, fourth.
our fourth
maybe?
annual. Yeah, I think it's about our 4th annual customer appreciation day. So everybody stay tuned for that. I'm sure we'll be talking about it on the radio and everything. Of course, that's when we get there at the office. We'll get the grill fired up and we'll cook some hot dogs, and everybody can stop by and get a hot dog, maybe a bag of chips and a water or something. So it'll be more of a drive-through kind of thing because we can't support.
parking.
Our parking's a little bit limited, so it'll be the kind of a drive-through thing. But
Worked out pretty good.
yes, it did. It was very, very successful. How many hot dogs did we cook last year? It was a bunch.
I forgot.
I can't remember the numbers.
Yeah.
A lot of dogs went in and out.
Yeah.
It was in the
I'm sure you
hundreds.
kept Hunter and Ashley out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
But I-
dogs went out minus 8.
I did my part of quality control too.
Well, you gotta make sure they're not poison.
That is
Yeah.
right, yeah, you're putting out good products,
And you gotta have Nathan's.
yeah.
You gotta have Nathan's hot dog.
Yeah,
LB shaking his head, he agrees with that. It's a
Yeah.
good hot dog.
yeah, it is a good one. What do you got planned for today, Tommy?
Well, I'm going over into Giles County and got a little 78-acre farm over there. I'm gonna do the comparative market analysis, let them know kind of what we're looking like, and if she likes what we're doing, we'll be ready to put it on the market.
How much does that cost for you to come out and do that?
You know, I've been doing it for free. I just hadn't come to grips to make a charge for that, because I get paid when we sell the property, and everybody seems to be happy with that.
Yeah. Is there anything else free these days? I mean,
There is one thing free.
I mean, used to you could get, you're gonna get a little deep in it.
Yeah,
But I mean, used to, you could just go like get air from like all the gas stations and it
you
was
can't
free.
even find air now.
Yeah,
I was looking this morning,
no,
and it ain't out there no more
yeah,
that I found.
right. But yeah, hardly anything's free these days. So that comparative market analysis is free. We will come out and we're not gonna be pushy or anything like that.
Right.
And we're gonna give you real world results,
Right.
real world numbers about what we feel like, the market value of the property is.
Right.
Based off of things that's sold, that's really one of the key things. We are gonna look at things that are, active, listings, because that is obviously relevant for
Right.
getting the property sold. But ultimately, a property's worth what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Right.
At the
That's-
very
that's the
end of the day.
bottom line.
Bottom dollar is,
Yeah.
is a property's worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. In
Right.
which we're gonna come out, take all that stuff into consideration, get you some real world numbers. And then from there, you can make a decision on what to do, whether
Right.
it be the auction route or the traditional listing route.
Right. And you guys have been having some really good luck with putting things on the auction block.
Yep.
Oh, that's been something new to me, because I've never been around seeing that, and it's amazed at the results that y'all are getting through the auction.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the numbers from our last auction that we had in Etheridge, 470 some odd lots, but we had 43,000 people look at that auction.
Wow.
Online. That was an online only auction. And now we're switching our sites over to the real estate there. So we've got to get some pictures of that one, get that one listed. Excited about that one. And then just yesterday we went and looked at a place that we've got signed up. Well, we went and looked at it again to see how we need to attack this one. But it's going to be down in the Loretta area, close to Pete's Country Meats. It's going to have some personal property with that one, some antiques in there, some dishes. It's going to have a tractor, tools, chainsaw. I think there was a cutting torch, welder, snapper, lawnmower, and a lot of other tools, and a lot of stuff on the inside as well. So that one's going to be coming up, and that one's going to be online only for the personal property and the real estate.
Okay.
So we're excited to grab a hold of that one as well.
I think is my mic working now? Yes, I believe it is.
I think so, yeah.
All right,
Is your volume turned up?
yes. I'll tell you,
Good.
though, I never dreamed that I would want to take part in an online auction until y'all started this. And I'm here to tell you, that's the best way to go. And in my opinion,
It is.
I mean, it's just,
It reaches a lot of eyes, doesn't it?
yeah. And
Well, it's just the way that everything's going. It's just the way that the world's going. And when you to have a successful business, you have to adapt to everything, and you have to listen to the buyers and clients and what they're telling you. And I mean, really at the end of the day, everything is going more digital, and it seems like every year it's a little bit more digital. So when the name of the game is getting properties and personal property or whatever it is in front of the most buyers, it seems like you're missing out if you're not getting that property out there online.
well, there's one thing I wish I would do with that site.
Go ahead.
It's whenever you get the winning bid, you come up and say, yep.
Yeah.
Be pretty
We
neat
might
to
could
have.
get a little, we could get a little sound effect put in
Yeah.
there. We'll run that up the chain.
Yeah, but the auction that we had there in Etheridge, we had sold a few items to a guy from North Carolina. He had drove 6 hours one way to come pick those items up. We had some from Kentucky. We had several from Alabama, and we had some from Memphis as well that drove. So, that's just testament to the reach that it gets out there on, people that looking at those items.
Right, and how many of those people that are buying wouldn't come to a regular auction?
Yeah, especially this time of year, or
Right.
even, when it comes up to springtime where it's raining quite a bit, it may be a downpour on sale day if you're doing it there in the front yard. But, if you have it online, people can bid there from comfort of their couch. And the proof's in the pudding, it's the amount of traction that we get on there. So, it's had some great success with that.
And another thing, if you are bidding on the item and you're outbid, then you get a message telling you you've been outbid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's always staying up to date
Yeah.
and fresh.
Yeah, it's all about the marketing, but at the end of the day, we're going to tailor that marketing strategy to the seller and to the property. Because, when it comes down to, the, final say-so obviously is, that's the seller's decision, but we're gonna present different options. Okay, here's this option, this one, and then we can, let them make an informed decision on, how they wanna do it, but of course we'll put, give our input as well. But each property has a tailored marketing strategy. No two properties are the same, so you can't have the same marketing strategy for every one, whether it be the traditional route or the auction route. And of course, we can come out and help you with those decisions and everything, and that's what we're here for. Whenever you hire us, you get us from the start to the finish. But we are a one-stop shop, and that's something that we definitely take pride in. Being able to handle everything.
I gotta say something. Tommy's gonna be in trouble. You mentioned your wife's
I did,
trouble.
I've got to see what's going on.
You gotta step
Put her
out
live
from
on
there.
air.
We'll not do that.
You need to get that
I
going.
better check that.
You're gonna be in trouble with
And
it.
it's
she's on the road.
it's not just it's not a online or in person. We have a mixture of both as well. Which is the simulcast for the real estate. So there's something out there for everybody. And like I said, we definitely take pride in being a one-stop shop.
And it's a neat service. It is.
Yeah. I just listed a property. This is a pretty good example, but I just listed a property. It is out in Lincoln County. It's an Ardmore address, but it's in Lincoln County. It's about a 4,200 square foot house. It's got a big plus about a 2,000 square foot walkout basement. It's got a little separate cottage or a she shed or a studio or whatever. It's about 400 square feet, and it's got it's heated and cooled and everything. So you can turn that into a separate little home or a studio or a hobby, little something. They use it for like a little sewing room right now. They got it really set up nice. And then it's got a big barn and about 40 acres. And I first went out there and talked to them, and I mean we sit down at the kitchen table and we talked for probably about 2 hours. Just I was sitting there answering questions. They were wanting to know about the marketing and where the property is going to be presented and stuff. And which if you go to land.com and you go and you search Tennessee, that property is like number 12 in the state of Tennessee. And I was going through and I was showing them all this about where the property is going to be versus what they had at the time. And I think they were pretty stunned with the exposure that they're going to gain by letting us advertise it down these other avenues that it wasn't already on. Because that's something that we do. We partner with all these different third-party sites to where our ultimate goal is most people start looking for properties on Google, just like we all do. If we're looking for anything, we go to Google and type in what we're looking for. And then if you go to Google and you put farm in Tennessee, all those search results that come up, we're on virtually all of those. So like with for example, this one was the land.com. It was like number 12 in the state of Tennessee on the land.com site, and we're already getting traction on that. So my point being is that marketing is literally everything when it comes to real estate, and that's what we do is we get the property out there in front of the most buyers.
Ditto.
Hunter's messing with my headset over here.
Running him up and down.
You can't give him power or anything. He'll wrecking drones and
It's a little switch and the cord connects to something that you have, and I wanna mess with it.
Don't crash it, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
We've already had enough
Been
problems in here this morning, let's don't have no more.
What do you got going, Ashley,
Yeah.
today? Anything today?
Actually, today, so I went and I had to take pictures of both of the auction houses that they were just talking about earlier, so I'm gonna get them pictures fixed and ready to put online, and then I gotta make a video too for a property. I'll put that
How
together
long does
today.
that take, like when you get to making the video? Because you have to kind of, I guess, is it called splicing them together?
Yeah.
Is that the right word?
Yeah, when I do videos, I'll take, like with the drone, I'll take little short clips, and then when I get back to my computer, I've got those clips, and I just take them, I can put them in the order I want them to be. But I'd say it probably takes a couple hours anyway, and it really just depends on the size of the property too, how many pictures I've got
Yeah.
from that one particular shoot.
Yeah, right. And that's for, and that's something that, that's a service that we do for virtually all of our listings. It's not something that we're picking and choosing, well, we'll do that here, maybe we'll do this here, And, that's something it's a full service that we offer. Because we're gonna get good pictures, good drone footage. We're gonna really do it up for all of our listings. And the write-up, like you talked about earlier, Hunter. That's very important.
It is.
Gotta tell them what they're getting and show them what they got.
That's right.
And just, having the means to show these farms, like having side by sides, like Tommy, I went by the office, he had his loaded up earlier, about to go out to Giles today, but just being able to, show our clients' properties whenever they come in, the buyers. Because, think about it, I mean, if you're buying a, 200-acre farm, you're gonna make a much better offer on that property if you have seen most of the farm, right? If you're just able to see 20 or 30 acres by the road, it's your offer's not going to be quite as good as it would have been if you can go out, ride the property, see about where the property lines are. Of course, we have different apps that we have for that, and we can go out and show you about where the lines are, look at all the property, water features, timber, just whatever that property has, and then at the end of the day, you're going to get a better offer on it.
Right. You can tell them there's a creek, but if you can show them there's a creek,
Yeah.
it makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a creek is
Glorified stream.
glorified spring.
Yeah.
Is it creek or crick?
Yeah.
Creek or crick?
Creek.
But when you take them off the holler, yeah,
I've been places and come upon a sign that say such and such river, and you look down at it, that's a creek.
You can just step over it.
yeah,
No, that's not a creek, that's a branch.
yeah.
That's how the Mississippi River starts. At the very head of it, you can just step across it.
Yeah.
So is that a river that it will turn into?
It's the beginning of
So
it.
that the
baby.
Mississippi Creek, Mississippi Spring. Food for thought.
You may be onto something there.
Yeah.
Now. You can work on that today.
Google it.
Yeah.
Google
What
ain't
do
always
you
right.
call the beginning of the Mississippi
Google,
River?
Google isn't always right. You gotta watch Google, especially
Yeah.
if you got a symptom. Never Google a symptom.
No, because it'll tell you you're on death's door, you need to get somewhere fast. Even if you just got a sniffle.
Yeah.
I know an example of that, Hawkshaw Hawkins Jr. He is the son of Gene Shepherd and Hawkshaw Hawkins. And you can, in certain places, you can Google Gene Shepherd and to show the pictures of her kids. Well, for Hawkshaw Jr., it actually shows a picture of Ronnie McDowell.
Oops.
Oops.
Are you LB? Are you big on any TV shows?
Well, some of them.
Yeah, like American Idol.
No, I don't do American
You
Idol.
didn't take me as somebody that would watch it. I don't know. I just knew you wouldn't, but I had to ask.
What do you think? Just see if you can guess Lonnie's favorite show.
Do you watch any TV shows?
Oh, yeah.
Like series, new series?
Mm-hmm.
Survivor?
Yes.
Bingo.
Bingo.
It's crazy. What color am I thinking of?
Red. Blue. It's close.
Getting ready for season 50.
Yeah, that's
of
coming
Survivor.
up, isn't it?
Coming up, so, yeah.
Dang.
What year did that start? It hadn't been on for 50 years. Has it?
No, it hasn't been 50. It's been about 25, 26 years, but they do like 2 seasons a
Two
year.
seasons in a
You
year.
know, but it's a lot different than what it was in the first seasons.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it used to be a physical. You know, they used to clash,
brutal.
and fight each
Yes.
other for stuff, but now it's just more
I
soft.
never have gotten caught up in that one.
It's good. I've always liked Survivor ever since it come out.
I enjoy American Idol, and there's some good talented people on there. There was a guy on there last night from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and then another one from Florence, Alabama.
Well,
Yeah.
what was
Good
your
to say.
names?
I'd have to Google their names. I just know that's where they were from.
Well,
Are y'all watching the Olympics?
no.
The
I just
Winter
watched,
Olympics
like-
going on?
I just watched maybe a few minutes of it the other night, just some of the ice skating.
Yeah.
You know what Brett likes to watch on there? Curling.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Curd.
You
Mm-hmm.
know where they
Where you get in there and
they
get a
slide
little
it
mop.
and they mop it.
I don't really
I've watched
understand
that
it.
before.
I don't really understand it, but I like to watch it.
It is kind of neat, I
I just like any kind of sports, really. You know, that's what we're big on. You know, in our family, we're just big sports people. So,
Competitive.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've never known them boys to be competitive.
I just picked up on that a little bit, yeah.
How do they have curling on there, but they don't have golf? Because I googled that. You know,
Well, it's-
golf's
well, it's-
coming back.
well, it's Winter Olympics. You don't play golf in the winter.
What?
Let's see if we can cut
You
that
lose
out.
your ball in the
We
snow.
need to see if we can cut that out.
Splice that. Splice
Can
that
you-
up. Adam.
yeah.
Yeah, let me.
Can you
fix
cut that out, Dudley? Why do they not have golf in the Winter Olympics?
Well, that'd be considered a summer sport.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Tommy, be
I
on
would
my
agree with
side.
Bill.
Oh, you're on your own there, bud.
I can lose enough ball, my white balls in the snow, I can see that not going too.
That's the reason when you use an orange ball.
Yeah, really,
Yeah.
yeah. But, you know, if the lake was froze over, I might have a better chance of getting across the
Yeah,
water.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
You can walk out there on it.
Yeah.
We gotta find somewhere to go ice skating though now, cause my little girl, she wants to go
There
ice
is a
skating.
place
Have you
in
ever tried
Decatur.
that? There's one in Huntsville as
Place
well.
where?
In Decatur.
Cater.
Yeah, Point Mallard.
Yeah.
They got a ice skating rink down there.
Okay.
Didn't last year downtown at the square they put out like a artificial ice skate rink for a couple days?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, we was sitting there watching it, and of course I think it was during the team event, you know, where they're skating together, and they're jumping and doing all this stuff. We was sitting there watching it, and my little girl, Riley Kate, she's 8 years old. She said, "Daddy, you know, I bet that's harder than it looks."
Oh, yes.
I said, "Yeah, I would say
Can
so."
she rollerblade? That'd be the first step. Because I
She
think
can't. No, not really. I mean, she can a little bit, you know.
that would
I've
probably be
been.
the first step.
I think I've been ice skating twice. I think
You can't ice skate.
I can ice skate. I just can't stop.
Stop, yes. There's a lady
I can
in
get going.
Huntsville, Alabama, that's still trying to find out who run over her.
That's a Tommy story I've ever heard.
Yeah. Hey, I was going really good, and she made a mistake and got in front of me.
I took a group of kids to go ice skating, but I didn't get on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's fun. 'Cause we would go up there like to the ice. What is that in Nashville that they got at the Opry Mills? You know where they got the big blocks of ice. Watching people skate, I would say, is funner than skating. You know,
Oh,
watching
yeah.
people out there that
Oh, yeah.
their first time.
Yeah. With their legs up over their heads.
Yeah, it was one person. They could probably make it here to the wall, and they were falling, and they'd get back up. They kept at it, but it was fun watching somebody else fall.
Those blades are sharp, too.
Yeah, well, this I think it might have been the plastic because it was that artificial
Okay,
ice.
all
It
right.
wasn't the real deal.
Yeah.
I have trouble just walking on 2 feet without nothing on my feet. So.
I hear you.
Did you not like rollerblade or skate or nothing when you was young?
I did the skating
Mhm.
a little bit, but after when you get my age, Brent, you got to be careful.
Yeah. You don't bounce like you used to.
No,
One hip away from
yeah,
nursing them.
that's right. I'd have to go to the nursing home because wouldn't nobody want to take care of me.
Price wouldn't take care of it.
Well, Lord, no. He might if I paid him.
Is your mic working, or is it back not working again?
I think it's working.
Yeah, it's just low. It's
Did
just
he burn
low,
you
I
up?
think.
There you go.
That don't turn up
Smoke.
the mic.
I'm talking about his headphones so
Oh.
he can hear you.
No, don't turn them off again. That went deaf earlier.
Yeah, that's
Well, now I wanna ask Ashley, you talking about a wedding dress, are you getting married?
I am.
Are you?
September 12th. Did you not know?
No, I didn't
Give
know.
a shout
Well.
out to your fiancé.
Yeah. Hey, Tucker.
Was that French?
Fiance?
Well,
Maybe.
Well,
I was thinking about your and Tucker's
I didn't know if he was
relationship.
rethinking the marriage or what was
No,
going on.
I was just thinking about how close Tucker and Hunter are.
Yeah. Good buddies.
Tucker's a handsome fella.
have we got a romance going on here?
He's a handsome guy. Ashley's a lucky girl.
Tommy's getting closer to me.
No, I am married to a woman.
I've met your wife.
Yeah. Got a kid.
Bless her heart.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
All right. So what was the wedding date?
September 12th.
September the 12th. That'll be here before you know
It
it.
will.
It will.
Is Bigfoot gonna perform the ceremony?
You know, that'd be a good idea.
Hey, we got to talk to him.
We'll have to go find him today. And
Yeah, that'd be
See what
go
he's-
Bigfoot
that'd be
hunting.
cool.
Uh-huh.
You may have to have somebody to interpret, but
Might be okay.
He could walk you down the aisle.
Yeah.
That's thought.
It's a
Yeah.
thought.
man.
Ring bearer.
Oh. Well, you're gonna make some folks mad on that one.
Uh-huh. Oh, as long as he don't be the flower girl, that's fine.
That's what I was.
I know two little girls that'll be upset.
Yeah, I think
They got in there themselves.
I think about it was the same day that my little girl Riley Kate and Hunter's little girl Harper found out that she was getting married. They went straight to Ashley and asked if they could be flower girls. It was they worked their way in there real
Uh-huh.
quick.
Hey, well,
Real
hey,
quick.
If you don't ask, you don't know.
Yeah,
They had
that's
their
right.
dresses picked out.
Mm.
Yeah, Hunter's little girl, she was already planning the whole wedding in one day.
Well, where's the wedding gonna be at?
Mockingbird Manor. It's on Gimlet Creek Road, between
Okay.
here and Pulaski.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Condolences or.
Any advice?
Why don't you give us some marriage advice, Tommy?
Uh,
What's
I'm
your best
trying-
marriage advice?
Well, I've been married for 52 years now, and the best advice that I can give the guys, yes, ma'am,
Yeah.
Yep.
I've not learned that yet.
and then live to fight another day.
Well, did you know that there's a statistical fact that overweight women have 100% more chance of living than the husband that tells them they need to lose weight?
Yeah, I can go with that one, yeah.
100%. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That's
It is.
good.
Yeah.
Pretty good odds.
It's real good odds.
Yeah, you will live a longer life.
Yeah. Well, we've got about 5 minutes left.
Time flies.
Time flies
It
when you're
does.
having fun.
Yeah.
So, y'all want to tell everybody how they can get a hold of you?
Yeah, if you are considering selling, whether it's the traditional route or the auction that we've touched on, we've got great avenues and great partnerships to push properties out nationwide. That's one of our logos that United Country adopted, was national marketing with the local expertise. You don't got to go outside of Lawrence, Giles, Wayne, Lincoln County to get that national marketing. There's a misconception that you got to go to Nashville to get an agent because they're going to push properties up there. But we're all on the same MLS, which is the site that all realtors use. So we're all on there. But then we go above and beyond to market our properties. So that's where the national marketing comes in with the local expertise. We know the area. So if you're considering selling, give us a call, 931-321-8226.
And you can get a hold of Tommy. I primarily stay in Wayne County. I do venture out every now and then because we do have a lot of Wayne County connections scattered across the southeast, and we try to take care of all of those folks. And if in me with Wayne County, if you know where Lutz is, and you don't pronounce it Lutz, you might be from Wayne County.
Yeah. I had a property for sale. That was in Lutz. And every call I got,
Lutz.
I need to look at that property over in Lutz.
Yeah, yeah. We know immediately you're not from here. So that's
And just like if you know somebody's from Lawrence County, if they say Chinobee instead of
Yeah.
Chinoobi.
yeah, there you go. That's, but anyway, they can get a hold of me at 931-722-4840.
Yep, and you can call or text Brent 931-300-3341. Of course, we always say that we specialize in, rural properties. That's land, farms, country homes, hunting properties, land tracts, any and all sizes. We've got, buyers that are, actively looking for those. But we do have special property groups through United Country for anything and everything. If you can think of it, we've got something out there for that. We've got commercial. We have got, we have poultry farms, we've got that as well. And, I sold a gas station, here in the, last year, whenever that was. So we can sell anything, but we do specialize in more of the country living. That's what we say we sell, is we're not selling an address, we're selling the country living, country lifestyle.
You can reach me, Ashley. You can either call or text me at 931-242-2537.
And she will come running.
I'll come running. I'll
You're
come
gonna
your
have
way.
to talk more,
Yeah.
Ashley.
Hey, this is my first time doing this, Lonnie.
Well, it's,
Let's hear a hot take.
A hot take.
yeah.
Favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal? I don't really eat cereal that much, Hunter.
Just say a cereal.
I do like some Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It's a good
I
cereal.
love
That'd be in
cinnamon.
my top 5.
Yeah.
I like Life.
I bet you
You
like
like
Captain
Life?
Crunch, don't you?
How did you know?
I got him read.
Yeah, man,
I know
he
what
did.
it is. I bet
Captain
you like
Crunch.
Elvis too.
Oh, thank you very much.
Elvis Presley.
Thank
I don't
you.
know. You just
Captain Crunch Crunch Berries is my favorite.
I know Tommy's favorite cereal. You like the wheat,
Life.
the Life. That's what
Yeah.
it is. The squares.
Yeah.
Brent's favorite cereal.
I'm gonna say Fruit Loops on Brent.
Just because
Oh.
it reminds
That's
me of a
hurtful,
Fruit
Lonnie.
Loop.
That's hurtful.
Well, I'm just guessing.
He takes me as a what's those snowflake cereals? What my daughter calls them.
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes.
That's it.
Well, I said Fruit Loops because you got to put up with Hunter and Tyler.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, that makes more sense now.
Yeah. That's 100%.
Objection.
Fruit Loops.
Overruled.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
All right. But this has been Southern Tennessee Realty and Auction right here on WDXE. And I appreciate y'all coming in doing this, even though we did have some technical difficulties at the beginning.
Hey, we can overcome.
Hey,
It's all good. We appreciate you helping us out.
This
you
was
know, if you want anything to mess up back here, put me in charge.
Just give me a call.
If you don't believe me, ask Charlotte.
And what was the phone number for people to call in? Because this was a one-time spin-off. But if you want us back by popular demand, call the radio station, get your voice heard. Maybe we'll come back.
Yeah. Be good. So, and of course, y'all do the Saturday mornings with Steve Smith on WLX.
We do.
Do the birthday club and the trading post with him.
And then on Monday,
Come in with
from
Mark.
7:30 to 8, we're on there with Mark Schnoley.
Mark who?
Schnoley.
Snowley. Okay. How did that come about?
That's his name, isn't it?
Rolling.
Schnoley.
Rolling.
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 Yeah.
Same thing.
He'll be calling you about that one.
At one time, me and Tyler was on WLX, and we had him, I think, mad enough where he actually called up here, calling him different names.
Mark? No, I ain't never known him to get mad.
No, I'd say upset,
Upset? Okay.
angry, those words.
Well, we sure appreciate you, LD.
Yeah,
I sure appreciate
Hey,
you
appreciate
coming
y'all.
in and taking care of it. And once again, Southern Tennessee Realty and Auction. We're on the corner of 2nd Street and North Locust. Y'all stop in there, and we'd be happy to help out. Thank
And
y'all.
mark your calendars for September the 12th for the big wedding.
That's it.
All right. Hey, fellas, appreciate you, and y'all have a great day.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Don't forget Leo's cup.
Yeah.
Gotta get that.